And it's a total dump. Yeah, biggest dive ever.
Have you ever driven by a dive motel and wondered what's in there?
Man, this door has seen better days.
Well, now you can live vicariously through GREGGZART.
This is Robin Leach. We have the finest in radiators and air conditioning if you want to cool off in the summer. Come to Al's.
Well, if you've ever second-guessed your decision not to go into that hotel, this might cure that.
If I could only see out this peephole.
Rubbing elbows with unsavory characters?
I don't want my face on there right now, dog. Get the camera out of here. I don't give a fuck. Still, take it down.
So we're here at the very room used by Robert L. Yates during his sadistic killing spree. So I know we usually just do the black light test on the sheets, but you probably want to run it across the walls too, because as you can see, I found about that's a good 3-foot swath here. If I stand up next to it, you can see it.
Who primarily uses Al's Spa Tub Motel?
Working girls and the community, I think. Yeah.
How long have you been using?
Trained up since I was 16.
I hope you had fun. We've seen a little bit of everything here at Owl's Spa Tub Motel. We saw some drug use, we met one of America's most wanted, and we were enlightened, I think, by many things that we saw here today. Some interesting factoids about Spokane. It's also, okay, take 2. This 100-acre park was created for Expo 74, a World's Fair event, and is built along the Spokane River. Unfortunately, we're not going to be spending much time here.
No, I ain't trying to do all that, but...
You're recording now?
Listen to some of these things that I had read about Days Inn Motel. This was the most horrible hotel my family and I have ever stayed at. There were yellow and brown stains all over the bed sheets, and sticky stains all over the floor. Well, okay. Yeah, could use a little work on the drywall in the bathroom, maybe a little bit of TLC. Okay, yeah, whatever. It's not like they're the highest quality fixtures, sure. I mean, sure, there's like tiles missing on the floor and stuff, but really? I mean, you know. My, how the hotels have turned. Look at this. Hangers. Remember Al's? They had the little closet for where you could hang stuff, but you had to bring your own hanger evidently. This place has got the security hangers, but hangers and an ironing board. I feel like I really stepped up to like a major multi-star resort. However, on closer inspection, it's very nice to have an ironing board, and it's a great piece of furniture here, but there's no iron. I mean, I looked high and low for an iron, trust me. There's no iron. But hey, there's an ironing board, which is a step up, and there's hangers. So far, Days Inn has kind of got the edge here in this town, in Spokompton. You know, you're on a cheap budget. You only got $60 for a room. It's between Owls and Days Inn. Huh. Come on. Well, you make up your own mind. I'm going to show you a couple more things. You can decide for yourself, but I know which way I'm leaning. And maybe there's small ants, you know, crawling on the tile floor of the bathroom where you step out and where you put your feet when you go to the bathroom here on the toilet, because the ant's like right there. Whoops. Where was that little guy? Oh, look. Yeah, well, it's starting to go downhill, that's for sure. Here I was ready to give a kind of a semi-positive review. And when I see live crawly bugs, man, the score starts to drop. When you think Wyndham Resorts, I mean, you think this kind of quality, right? I mean, that's the first thing that pops up in my head. Wyndham Resorts, super good quality. Kind of. So yeah, whatever, it's kind of scummy and old and dirty, but I mean, what are you gonna get for $60 a night? I mean, that's kind of the going rate for scummy. But those stains, I'm not even worried about anymore. Matter of fact, I'll wallow in those stains compared to the real stains that I've been made aware of that are a little more disconcerting. You know what I'm talking about. The ones that only show up under a black light. So I'm gonna plug this bad boy in and see what I'm probably sitting on right now, because you don't want to trust anything in any hotel room. That which is not visible might still be there. Let that be known. It sounded like some Zen saying or something, but that was all GREGGZART. Impressive. So, black light test. Take one. Plug this in.
Okay, I'd like to introduce a recurring segment that's going to occur here on Vacancy called The Illuminati. Clever, Gregg. Did you come up with that one on your own? Well, thanks for asking. Yes, in fact, I did think of that, because you can't always see what's on the ground just using, you know, regular naked eye. Right. Oh, okay, because it's got like bodily fluids and all that naked eye. I get it. Exactly. Bodily fluids, all that gross stuff. So you bring a black light, a whole hidden world is revealed. So stay tuned for what I liked, or what we like to call the Illuminati.
Yeah, this really makes you want to jump and frolic around, huh? Oh, no big deal. I mean, it's only bodily fluid, you know, we're all human, we've all got it. Of course, it isn't ours, yours or mine, it's a complete stranger's, and it's there, hidden, but visible here with a black light, which I will now, like I said, always take with me from now on. Oh, we're not done. We just scratched the surface, so to speak. These are looking all right, and this bed is so well made, I can barely unmake it. So props to the, oh boy. You know, I mean, can you see that? Does that show up right there or here? Let's get a close up. Oh man. You know, good old Tide doesn't get out, right? And those are called sex stains, and they're quite visible here. They're really invisible. Strangely enough, okay, I'll just leave that shot, and then as an example, turn on a light here, and you can see with just a little bit of light, they look like perfectly good sheets, right? Jump right in, no problem, nothing there. Oh yes, there is. I wish I had like Alfred Hitchcock music right now.
Hong Kong Express is said to have some of the worst food in Spokane, according to the Yelp community. So, GREGGZART decided to go as kind of an undercover wannabe celebrity chef food critic and do a little review of his own.
Okay, let's be honest. I set this all up because I did reviews online to find the worst rated places. Yelp is fantastic if you're trying to find, nice places to eat. It also works if you're trying to find the not so nice places, because the negative reviews can be a gold mine sometimes. So I went online, I found some things about this Hong Kong Express in Spokane that made me feel like I needed to target it. But we're gonna do the test, the blind taste test right here. I have opened the bag, and let me tell you right off the bat, I was impressed with the service. Okay, so those of you that want to talk smack about my boys there at Hong Kong Express, helpful, friendly, nothing, no complaints with the service whatsoever. So, service, yep, you already got a star. Ding! Right? So now, let's break down the meal. I'm actually hungry, so this will be fun. Right? Well, it's a very sturdy knot. Their knot tying skills are pretty good. Let's shed some light on the subject. Bam! So, now that the light's on, you can see we have an egg roll, right? We've got some soup, wonton maybe. We've got some chicken balls that have been deep fried. They look tender and succulent. Oh, look at that. I like that. Nice little pouch with my fortune cookie and my winning lottery numbers. And the good luck for the day. Or the good whatever for the day. And in here we have, wow. Okay. Smack talkers, you really disappoint me, because right now, Hong Kong Express is kicking your ass. Egg roll, nothing wrong with that. It's actually good. Crispy outside, cooked inside. Come on. Hong Kong Express, you're killing it. Well, I mean, it looks a little gelatinous, so it could just be a cultural thing. I'm not saying this is bad. All the vegetables in it look fresh. I'm just not into gelatinous goo, so I think I'm going to take a pass on that one. But I'm not saying that it's bad or good. That's a neutral right there, because I'm kind of too chicken to try that one. Now the big payoff. I specifically got the chicken broccoli because I'd read some really poor reviews of chicken broccoli, and broccoli, as you can see, it's fresh. It's actually cooked perfectly. It's good. Chicken's good. Boy, this bit's really backfiring, because you know what? I'm not finding anything wrong with any of it. Well, I did also get the entree I picked the dinner I picked came with 2 entrees. One was the broccoli chicken, the other was this Mongolian beef. Maybe this will suck. Let's see. Nope, that doesn't suck either. It's actually all really good. So I guess I don't have a bit to do, but I got a big meal to eat. Right. Oh, sorry. Well, you know what? We can title this section, "Don't Believe Everything You Read on the Internet." And I mean, this is a prime example, because I had done some reviews trying to find the worst food in Spokane. According to the internet, it was going to be Hong Kong Express, but let me tell you what, they were wrong. Here's some of the reviews, for instance. They can't speak English for shit, and you give them the same order and they charge you different prices every time. And well, every guy that I came into contact, I went into the store, they all seemed to be Caucasian English speakers to me. I've been to a lot of bad restaurants, but this was the worst. Blah, blah. I have really bad diarrhea. Thinking I should probably call the health department. I mean, this shows you the risk I was putting myself at. I thought this was legitimate. It's not. Hong Kong Express, fantastic food. I'm still eating it, like, I don't know, 4 or 5 hours later. Hong Kong Express, I apologize. You guys are awesome. I'm sorry I ever doubted you. Don't talk with your mouth full. Got a little carried away in the eating part there. Sorry about that. But it's because it's so good. The service was good. The food was good. I mean, they really shot my whole, the bit that I was going to do to hell. But good for you, Hong Kong Express. And all I can say is, I'll order your food next time I'm here, for sure. I got the menu. I'm taking it with me. Oh, see what my fortune is, huh? It's kind of exciting. Drum roll, please. You will be unusually successful in business. Well, let's hope that business is GREGGZART Productions. And you're live with Vacancy here in Spokangeles. Spokompton. All right, Spokane, Washington. Speaking of, I read some pretty funny reviews here about the Days Inn Motel, and it wasn't even close. There wasn't even like a close second. When I read the reviews online, I expected this place to be a disaster. But it seems that after spending a night at Al's Spa Tub Motel, everything else seems much better by comparison. Funny how that works.
Okay, well, I'm here in Dickinson, North Dakota at a Travel Inn motel, and I just wanted to give an example of what you can get for your money out here in Boomtown. I spent about $100, I think with tax and everything came to about $95 for this particular room. It's a single, non-smoking room at the Travel Inn, and it's a total dump. Yeah, biggest dive ever. I've stayed at $39 a night rooms nicer than this one. But this is just shows you kind of the inflation that's taken place here and the artificially increased prices for products and services. It'll blow your mind. So here's what $100 a night will get you in Dickinson, North Dakota. Maybe we could start at the bathroom because that's where I noticed a couple things made me a little concerned. Starting with weird. How much toilet paper do I get? Oh, I got about 8 pieces of toilet paper, and that's it. Huh? Gone. No more toilet paper. I'm seeing around. But at least they gave me one, free soap bar. No shampoo, of course, but I wouldn't want to shower because I wouldn't want to get in this fucking mess. I mean, look at this. There's mildew. There's mildew all over this thing in every crack and crevice of this. It's not hygienic. Not at all. This place is falling to pieces. You can see here on the wall. Kind of falling apart a little bit. Now, if you can't take a shower, that's one thing, but how about sleeping? That's kind of usually why you get a room. And it almost looks like there's cum stains on the bedspread. I'm not sure what this is. But it ain't good. I was just watching on the Today Show the other day. Kathy Lee and Hoda were saying, yeah, it's one thing you want to do. You don't want to mess with the bedspreads at a hotel room. Bring your own because there's more germs. Well, forget about germs. How about a little sex stains? Nice. Keeping it classy, Travel Inn. Oh, hey, what's up? Now I see how the cum stains got on the bedspread. Looks like the headboard is pulled completely away from the wall. These are just a few the little surprises that I found. Oh, forget about the microwave that doesn't work. Yeah, there's a microwave, but it doesn't work. This place is a total joke. Travel Inn, man, you'll never get my business again. $100 a night? This is the best you could do? Oh yes, the AC or heater. Well, like everything else in this room, it doesn't work. As you can see, let's see. I put it on high cool because it's hot outside, and I thought, well, I want it to be cooler, cooler, cooler. Oh look, it just keeps spinning and spinning and spinning like everything else in this room, it doesn't work. Really? Seriously? Well, this is helpful. At least this gives you instructions on how to securely lock the door. You just push the spring button in the center of the knob, right? So here we just got. Oh, there is no center of the knob. That must be an old sign. Strange. I haven't used my towels yet, but this one looks like it's already been used. Is that like pizza toppings? I'll just turn on the light at night, then I can read. Oh. Light doesn't work. Weird. Yeah, if you don't want to pay for the room, maybe you can just climb in the broken screen like it looks like someone else did. Look at that. You just help yourself right in. Ghetto-ass place. $100 a night? Really?
Dishes stack high, getting moldy in the kitchen. Bills keep climbing, but I don't know why I'm bitching. I only came here so that I could listen to you, to you. Anxious about your life, awake still at first light. This used to be abuse, but now I think I found a fight. And it can go how we want to, weapons, words, or fist. The laughing stock of the class who's finally getting pissed. Hop apart for my problems, I got no room aboard. And you can bet that I won't call you when I hit the shore. Concerned with issues like health control and gun care. Staring to the future, tell me how it is we get there.
Because where we're headed, there's always going to be a vacancy.